Hi, so here's a quick demo of a little Windows program I've written called Origami, which is a folder utility. So once you've downloaded the zip file, save it to where you want, unzip it, and in there you'll find a setup. So once you run that, you can then go to your Windows Start menu, start all programs, and just start it like you would a normal program. Like I say, what it is a lot of companies I work for will have a very good paper filing system, everything in its own folders and all set out correctly all across the company as a standard, but quite often what goes on the computer is just tends to be thrown randomly into my documents. So I came up with this little utility. So say we're going to start a new job and we'll call it new demo job. Obviously call that any job you want. Then where you're going to put that, so we'll put it in my documents, and we'll put it in the folder called projects. Now you can either include an existing XML file, for instance if your IT department distributes a standardized template for your folder structures, you could just load it from here, but I'll show you how to create a new one. You can create a new one based on an already existing folder structure. Just browse for it and it'll load it in here for you, or from a template, an XML template. So once again, if your IT department's distributed your folder template for you, or you can make your own, which is, we'll start at the main folder and we'll add a child and we'll call it drawings. Okay, another one, we'll call it photos. That's another one called specification. And then you might say in the drawings you could add, so if you pick drawings that becomes now the root, so you add a child to that, we'll call that design. And you might want another child, call it issued. Another child maybe called working. And you can also change the order if you like, just move that up. Once again, you could also put sub ones under that again if you pick that again as the root. Add child, you might want the engineer, you might want the etc. Once again, say go back to your main, another child, RFIs. Okay, so once you've got your file structure set up, your folder structure rather set up, you can save that for use later on. So save it where you want to save it. I'll call it projects, I'll just call it demo folders template. And you can just obviously Windows actually, when you open the folder, will sort things alphabetically, but if you want to keep it to the same order that you've added your structure in, then you want to number them, so just tick that and it'll preserve the numbering, and then okay, that's all done. So if I open up my documents now, find projects, and there's the new demo job with drawings, design, so your folder structures are all set up. So the idea being that it's all standardized across the company, and there's the template which you can distribute to somebody else, or if you start up a new job, save setting it all up again, you can just load it from this and it'll set the folder structure up for you. Okay, I hope that's useful.